Welcome back, YouTube, to spooky month, whatever, October. And I'm gonna try to put out a video every day from October the 13th, Friday the 13th, all the way through October 31st, Halloween. It's gonna be a challenge for me because I'm trying to make them all horror game related. Starting it off really. Actually, this doesn't even start it off, I'll just put this in there somewhere. It's Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion because why not? And. Apparently I can continue. Fuck it, new game. Cool. I'll figure it out. It was Jesus Christ. It's so slow. Oh my god, the sensitivity is so bad. Hold on.
Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms?
Yep.
Can you find what lies at the end?
Sure.
Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know.
There's my Pop-Tart in the distance,
Anyway,
my bad.
Just go.
Okay, this. Okay, so this sensitivity is actually really bad. Hold up. Ooh, it doesn't. Oh, there it goes. No, it didn't. Can you stop moving the thing? Oh man. Crap. Okay, well, guess I'm not changing sensitivity. I'll just deal with it. Maybe I can Oh, I can't. It's on a Terraria profile. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, this game's pretty self-explanatory. You just go through 1,000 rooms, and it gets spooky eventually. Got to like, I think 300, maybe 250, and that wasn't even bad. But it eventually starts getting kind of spooky. At least I think. If not, then oh well. It was such a pain in the ass to get this game to record. It's still dropping frames, for God's sakes. I got a goddamn 1050 Ti and a quad-core desktop i7, and it's playing 720p and it's dropping frames. Could just be the game, honestly. It was such a pain to get this even to record. Like, it didn't want to record at 1080p, which I don't know if that's not an option for the game. It's very possible. So I had to force it to 720p, and OBS did not like doing that. It's like, this is not your native resolution, blah blah blah. So I'm like, cool, I'll just do whatever. And hopefully this comes out right. If not, then oh well. I'm just running. Ooh, there's a note in this one. At first this place seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. Ooh, put it down. Put the thing down. It's like Outlast, getting my notes. Gotta read them. Ooh, I should do that. I have all the episodes for Outlast 2 recorded. I'm in the process of editing them. Just finished editing episode 6 and putting it on YouTube. It's not up yet though, it's private. Gonna release that soon, probably. So I have 3 more to edit. And the reason it takes, man, my stupid mouse is getting caught. The reason it takes so long to edit is because I mess with the game files a lot. And in part 5, I literally like changed captions halfway through. I'm like, not even halfway through, like 10 minutes into recording, I'm like, fuck it, end this capture, start desktop capture. And everything's getting purple. So I had to edit that in. You know, I had to resync because, of course, it went out of sync when I did that. It's just a pain. I know something is following me, but I feel like I am prancing through the same floors over and over, hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I am making progress in reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. Oops. Yeah, he's thirsty. A lot of rooms, so 1,000. So I plan on doing 4 of these episodes, 250 each episode, maybe. I hope. If this game just takes forever, I just won't finish it, or I'll just lump them all together. So far, I'm going pretty fast. I've done 26 rooms, and how long have I been recording? Oops, 6 minutes. Where'd that water bottle go? That's not. That was my only water. Shit. Oh well, if I got thirsty, I'll go find it. But it's also the first time I have switched to the desktop or my laptop. I used to use a laptop for all my video recording, which was not bad. Ink, not quite quenching my thirst. Taste is terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. Keep doing that. I used to use a laptop though for recording gameplay and whatnot, and it's great at playing games, but it's not the best at doing recording and playing games. So I could record basic games like Outlast 1 and 2, no problem. Those games are actually not hard at all to run as far as some of the games go, but like trying to do Borderlands 2, even at 720p, it was dropping frames. It was like 30 FPS, and as I got into combat, then I was like 15. They just couldn't do it. Now my desktop can do Borderlands 1080p recording almost no problem. It's honestly probably because of the processor. I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I awoke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I am not sure what brand or year, for there is no label. All I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic. Yeah, that's blood. If you ever tasted blood, it has like a definitely metallic taste to it. It's definitely happened. You get smacked in the lip and it gets bleed all over your mouth. But yeah, if I had to guess why the laptop has an issue, is because it's using a mobile i7. And laptops, they struggle to cool. Even, it's a fairly thick laptop, it's not like a MacBook Pro or anything. But even still, it's got a hard time cooling it down. There's so many notes. I don't think that was wine. No, that was not wine. Hello, child. This might not make it as a scary game at all. Let's probably stop talking about computer related, at least hardware like that. So yeah, this is the first time I'm ever recording on the desktop for YouTube. Like I've said, I've tested a little bit. I recorded Borderlands just to see if it would work, and it did. And I plan on switching. Ooh, already have 450. Save the game. I do plan on switching over. Oop, I should probably read this. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I haven't seen any of my previous notes, so that means either I'm getting somewhere or someone is taking them. But I plan on completely switching to the desktop platform for recording things. And the laptop is, I still have to play games on it, but it's more of like I can easily bring that with me and play games wherever. The desktop's gonna sit where the desktop is. I'm not bringing it along. It'd be a pain to lug everything around, especially like recording equipment and whatnot. So what I might do is maybe invest in like a slightly, maybe not now, but like when I get a better desktop microphone for my microphone arm and whatnot, I'll just put that with the desktop, and I'll take the blue snowball here, and I'll make that a mobile microphone, so I can like record games on the go. I can just bring the laptop with me, bring this microphone. It's got a little stand. Put it on a little stand, and I can just record that. And that'd be good for like, I'm gonna spend the night over there for some reason. Fuck it, I'll just bring this and I can record. Which really isn't that big of a thing, because I'm still a very small YouTuber who only puts out videos once a month, maybe once a week. Not even, there's no way it's once a week. It's like once a month. I'm really bad about uploading. I'm rambling on and on. Nothing's really happening in the game, just talking. Going down wall after wall. Eventually, I think is where it starts. Eventually something's... How about you don't look around first? What was a note? Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards, ingest, invoking, nailing, never stops the joking. Okay. There he is. Yeah, he follows you. Come on. Why won't you go forward? It could. That might be the keyboard. Yeah, it's go forward. That's a technical difficulty. Yeah, for some reason the W key and A key get stuck. To be fair, it was like a $3 keyboard I found at a garage sale. But I saw it was Alienware, and I'm like, you know, Alienware's not a great gaming brand, but it's still a gaming brand. So I'm like, maybe it's not too bad. It's actually kind of nice. Except there's no backlit, so it's like late at night and I'm playing games. If I don't have the light on, I can't see. Which isn't bad for most things, but every now and then I have to have like an obscure key for something. And I can't find it anywhere. There's a fucking ice cream cone. But yeah, I've like removed the keys. I've gone around in there with like a cotton swab, some rubbing alcohol and whatnot. And they still get stuck, and I don't know why. I can't fathom why they're getting stuck. I don't get it. I've like thoroughly cleaned that area and it still just gets stuck. So I feel like I might guess I'm replacing this keyboard with another used keyboard I have. Cause I have like 3 of them. Cause I'll just find them. Like the one garage sale was selling one for like $1, like a used Dell keyboard. I'm like, ugh, I gotta get it. It's always good to get peripherals. And the frame rate's really not doing great. 720p 30 FPS. Can you not? I hope I like selected the high frame rate option. If not, that'd probably be why it's stuttering so much, trying to do 30 FPS on a 60 Hz monitor. Man, we're fucking flying through these rooms. 250 in one episode. That's... I still can't really tell. Oh, I don't think I ever explained why I can't see my capture anymore. My laptop screen was only 17 inches. Ooh, shit. I want to play these games, but I really shouldn't. I'll try one. But yeah, my desktop screen, instead of 17 inches, it's what am I doing? What am I trying to do? Oh. Cool. Press backspace to exit. So what if I come in and do nothing? I'm gonna sit here and let him win. Just see what happens. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, this current screen is 24 inches. And so that's much bigger than a 17-inch laptop screen. So it's taking up much more of my desk. It's like here. And my recording computer's still sitting there. It's in the corner, but the screen's like over it. So if I want to see, I could either lift the entire screen up. We're at 14 minutes. But then my webcam comes out of focus. I hope that's yeah, it looks like it's looking here. So that's fine. It's just I need a new computer desk. I need to know everything. It's like it's wasn't even supposed to be a computer desk. It's like so I have like almost no room for anything. Like my keyboard, I've got like this much space between the keyboard and the edge of the desk. So like barely any place to rest my wrist. I have like a mouse pad. See, I'm gonna it's gonna be a process switching over, but after I do, I can be much better for recording. It's already much better for leaving it AFK. Like I can leave this desktop AFK farming in Terraria for hours. I don't have to worry about it at all. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's got good cooling. So long as the power doesn't go out. That's one big downside. Man, we're already at floor 100. That's one big downside. Is the fact he uses wall power. I think this is my last note. I'm going to die in having never found my escape, but really that's not true. This place was like my escape. My escape from everything else. In the end, my death is kind of romantic. Weird person. But as I was saying, like, if it's like a slight power outage for like a second, desktop's going off. Laptop's like, I'll just go to battery. Oh, you're back on, cool. Like the laptop's battery's not great since it's a gaming laptop. And If it was at like full utilization, it wouldn't last long, but you could still get like a half hour, probably more out of it. Maybe not. It's got the GPU definitely has a high power usage when it's full. It's probably like, I don't know, it's a GTX 1070. What's the power draw for that? Like 200 watts at full? 300? Somewhere up there. It's a lot higher than... What is the mobile variant? So it could be using less. Either way, it's still using a lot. And then the i7's 65 watt TDP. Then for everything else in there, you're looking at like 300 watts of usage. It's a lot. It's a lot for a poor little thing to do. I like how I said I was gonna stop talking about computer hardware, and I guys went right on going. It's like the only thing I can really like ramble on about right now. Ooh, what's this? There's a fan that's spinning weird and a...
Yes, hi, hello.
Phone. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. I'm gonna leave, because I think that thing's still following
Hello? Yes, hello?
me. Yeah, I think he's just gonna say hello forever. Ooh. Stop getting stuck in the wall. Being, computer related. Oh, man, it's one of these puzzles, isn't it? No, it's not. Interesting. Very interesting. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Generic lab assistant. I got a card. Oh boy. What's this? I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered, and I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Poor generic lab assistant. Locked. Just going. Ooh, something on the table? Nope. But yeah, computer related news. The Coffee Lake officially launched, I believe. Yeah, it's weird because I looked it up on Amazon. I couldn't find a single 8700K. And then I've heard, like, yeah, I can only get them from pre-builds right now. So I don't know if it was launched or not. I know they're out. You can go and get one if you get a pre-build. And it does sound interesting. 6-core for the mainstream platform. And it's pretty fast. You can get it to 5 gigahertz easily, I've heard. So that's interesting. It is weird though, because I've seen a video on it. There's Linus Tech Tips video on it. And the benchmarks weren't great for the 8700K. Like, it only got the best in a single game, which was like CSGO high 4K or whatever. But every single other game, it lost to anything else. Like, and it's not like no other games got to the first. Like, the 7700K regularly got to the first. What's going on with my screen right here? Like, the 7700K regularly got up there. The 7400 did pretty well, got up there a lot. I'm gonna keep on walking. It's like, ooh, note. This was such a surprise that there would be another entry, another actual entry, one I could admire. But then as suddenly as it came, it left, and now you disband. Your influence and inspiration will never leave me. Keep on running. Oh my god. What was it going on about? Oh yeah, but it's like, so it should be faster Then 7700K, since it's new generation out of the box, it's gonna be faster. It should be slightly better at overclocking and whatnot. Maybe not. But even still, it's like, I was expecting it to do a lot better than it actually did in the benchmarks. Not saying it's horrible, but it's definitely beneficial. It's like the same speed with 2 extra cores. It's pretty good. A 5 gigahertz, 6 core, 12 thread machine is interesting. I heard an explosion. I say fuck it. Keep on going. Can I leave yet? Thank God. Oh boy. Fuck. 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 1, 2. Fuck. 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Goddamn puzzles, I'm telling you. It's gonna give me one of these days. Oh boy, MS-DOS. Access specimen database. Modify house layout. Error. Access specimen database. Specimen. Ooh, let's do 5. Active. Total of fatalities 168? Question mark. Method unknown. A creature found inside the church of a small town. Subjects are lost after contact with the specimen. Current method of killing is unknown. Proved extremely effective against subjects with mental issues or weak wills. Cool. How about number 1? Type, docile. Total fatalities 4. Docile, it killed 4 people. Oh, heart attack, that's probably why. A cardboard cutout figure that springs out from the walls. Proved not very effective against healthy subjects. It's not a fucking specimen, it's a cardboard cutout, motherfucker. My water bottle a specimen? Speaking of which, where the fuck did that thing go? I'll find it. Okay, how about number 2? Ooh. Active, total fatalities 137. Method, physical tearing. A mostly semi-solid base specter that frequently changes matter states. Proved very effective against weaker or slower subjects. Yeah, that's the one that chases you. 3. Ooh, it's a spider. Type active / in testing. Total fatalities 43. Method, infectious bites. A test specimen being developed at GL Labs should prove useful when released. Trials have shown it adequately effective to average subjects. Cool. 4. Creepy little girl. Type active. Total fatalities 85. Method, consumption. A 14th century spirit that was contained and relocated here. Tests have yet to reveal origins, but all relevant information that has been placed into testing shaper. Proved effective, but not greatly more than previous specimens. And finally, number 6. Error. Okay, there is a next one though, so. Or not. So we got a few of them. Number 5 is the worst. 168 question. How's there a question mark? Is one of them like in life support? They're like, can't chalk it up yet, but we think he's gonna die. You gotta have faith in the doctors, man. Da-da-da-da. Keep on going on the way. Ooh. Oh, it's the dumbass and his fucking writing shit. Heh. He didn't make. Ooh. Okay, is it going? There it goes. Oh, there's the water bottle. It goes right underneath my chair the whole time. I'm an idiot. But an idiot that has a fucking 12-cent monthly income on YouTube. Bam. Also, I recently passed 100 subscribers, so thanks everyone for subscribing. It's probably that King of Random video that somehow pops in. I can't believe actually that comment actually made it in. It was like 2 months old when I came into the video too. I don't even know what video I left it under. It's probably a flammable related one. I'm like, can you guys make napalm? And I asked that because there's a Rooster Teeth animated adventure with Bernie where he was making napalm. And there's a whole stuff of like, you gotta boil the gasoline and do this and that. I'm like, sounds interesting. But yeah, this guy could do it. Sure enough, he did it, and he put it on toast. Apparently. I do feel kind of bad, though. I kind of stopped watching his videos. He used to upload at 10 a.m., and it was great. Because I'd have morning class that let out at like 9:50. So I'd be like, cool, I'm gonna go get lunch, and I'll comment on his video as soon as it uploads. Usually something stupid, but it's like, it'll be good. I'll get a few likes. Every now and then some guy subscribes to my channel. It's good for me. Get a little bit of growth. It's also interesting. But then he started uploading at like 7 a.m. Like, yeah, I'm not up for that. I don't think it's gonna do anything considering it didn't do anything last time. I agree, I gotta try this one at least. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oops. But yeah, he still makes good videos. I still love when he does metal melting stuff. Love doing this stuff myself. Definitely not good at it. Pro tip: if you're gonna melt down aluminum, the cheapest way to get a good amount, I'd say, is buying secondhand baseball bats from garage sales. You can get like aluminum bats that are kind of dinged up for like a few bucks usually, and they're perfectly fine. You can get a bunch of aluminum out of it. The only thing is, if you're gonna melt an aluminum baseball bat, make sure you drill a hole into it, because what happens is when you start to melt it, it gets very hot inside the bat. The air does not like being hot like that. There's a fucking ghost here. Ow. Ow. You fucking bitch. I'm just trying to tell a story here. But yeah, the air is not happy inside the baseball bat. So I don't know what I'm even hearing. So I think it causes it to expand, and somewhere, long story short, the bat explodes. It will launch out of, oh fuck. It will launch out of the ground, out of whatever thing you're, go forward. The stupid W key's broken. Oops. Oh, for God's sake. Do I have to start over? Oh my God. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Oh, I can continue. Man, a stupid W key. So I gotta like show it. I can kind of like. I can kind of see. So if you hit the A key, and it's like every now and then I get stuck, it won't come back out. And you have to kind of just go get a screwdriver, I guess. Is that focusing? Oh, that's not. That's gotta go like around. That's good. Yeah, for some reason the W key likes to do that too, just not to the. I don't know why. It's like it doesn't get stuck, but it stops registering. I'm like like lifting off a bit, so I'm just like stuck. I can't move forward. Should I just get a new key? Oh, fuck. The fucking thing's different. I guess it's easy. Okay, don't need that. Let's get the 250. This will be the stopping point for this video. Nice little half-hour video. What was I even talking about while I got interrupted? Oh yeah, I think it was like the King Random videos. Yeah. I guess that's what it was like. He's changed from uploading at 10 AM to 7 AM, and I really didn't like that. Which I don't know what time zone he's going off of. I feel like... Well, I didn't see the brain last time, so I'm going a different way. I don't know. He's definitely an American channel. I don't think he's European or Asian, Eurasian. I don't know where else the channel will be located. I'm assuming it's an American channel. I swear to, I think he said he like where he lived. It's like Texas or something. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I'm in the Eastern time zone, so we're literally the furthest forward time zone. So it's 7 AM for us. In the Eastern time zone, it's like 4 AM in Los Angeles. They're like in the past. So I don't know what time zone it is. If it's 7 AM in the Eastern, it's 4 AM in Los Angeles. If you're in Alaska, it's 3 AM. And Hawaii, it's 2 AM. So it's 2 in the morning when he's uploading in Hawaii. I don't understand. It's not that much better. If it was 10 AM, it'd be just 5 AM for Hawaii. But even still, for like most of America, it's the alright hour. So I don't know why he did that. He should really just go back to 10 AM. Like the good old days. Yeah, fun fact, you know America has got 6 time zones? Cause I didn't, I thought we only had 4. We had Eastern, Central, oh the W key got stuck, I'm not crazy. We had Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. I don't know what you call the Alaskan and Hawaii ones, but they're 2 separate time zones for each of them. And then I think there's a third, or like not a third, it's like a 7th that's for the Atlantic time zone, which is like a little bit ahead of Eastern, which makes sense. So if it was 7 AM Eastern, it'd be 8 AM Atlantic, but I don't know. It's like, because the furthest east state, so I'm pretty sure is Maine, right? It's either Maine or North Carolina, because they both kind of go out a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's Maine, and that's still in Eastern time zone, so I don't know what the hell the Atlantic time zone's there for. Like as far as the American times go, as far as the American time zones go, like there's definitely still islands and stuff that are in that time zone, but I don't know. But yeah, we have like 6 actual official time zones. I only thought we had 4. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stranger. We are like almost there, I swear to God. Come on. If I die again, I'm gonna be so pissed. So pissed. Did I not save at the other one? I might not have saved. That might have been why. That might have been it. That would do it for, huh? I'm so tired. fuck. It's like 2:30 in the morning when I'm recording this. It took so long to download this game. It's not even funny. I did a speed test just to make sure. I got like 112 down. In order to survive this house, I need to keep writing notes. I must do everything a central protagonist would and hope this is one of those stories. Insert obscure horror reference that no one gets and misinterprets as instructions somehow. But I guess getting this to download is a pain. Well, I still haven't died, so it appears I might be the protagonist, but I'm not entirely sure. I hope I'm not some side character that leaves notes for pointless exposition. Also, I found a strange computer that gave descriptions of the monsters, and it seems like they're all called effective based on how many people they kill. Interesting. Oh, I didn't save! Oh no, I didn't, never mind. I'm an idiot. But Steam is doing that thing where it did not want to download this or anything else. I'm like, oh, try downloading Slender. Downloaded in like, was it Slender? It was a game like that. It was like a 400 megabyte game. It did in literally like 15 seconds. It's like, oh, that game? Do that with no problem. Oh, you want to play this? Fuck you, 50 kilobytes a second. 40. 30. And this went down, and it's like, it got to the point where it's like, wait 65 days for this to download. And I'm like, how about no? And without doing anything, I just let it go. And it came back, and it was done. So I'm like, okay, well, somewhere along the line, I went back to normal. I left it for like 5 minutes, and he just finished it. So I don't know why I was doing that. It was a pain. I originally didn't even want to play this game. I was going to play a Steyr. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cheap horror game. You just go downstairs. It's like the opposite of this. There's 1,000 floors. There's 1,000 floors, and you're like a building. I have to keep going down floors. It's the entire game. You just gotta try to get to the bottom. That's all that happens. Not gonna question. It's not my place to question. Room 210. Room 211, 212. You bitch. Go through the fucking doorway. Or not, don't go through the doorway, fuck it. Yeah, now it's starting to get intense. I'm down to very low health. Fuck. Everything's getting crazy. I do not remember any of this shit happening last time I played it. I think it's safe to say I've gotten to the point where I was not at last time. This game actually might get more difficult. Hell, it might scare me more than Outlast 2 scared me. That game, man. Dude, it's such a letdown from Outlast 1. Outlast 1 was great. Great environment. Great characters. Pretty good storyline. But I think the thing with Outlast, what they're trying to do, I think they're doing a Black Mirror approach to it where none of the games are really related to each other. Like, there's like a hint here and there, like an Outlast 2. This is spoilers for Outlast 2, by the way. They haven't played it or watched the playthrough or whatever yet. Okay, I want to skip like a minute or two ahead. But yeah, apparently the only link between Outlast 1 and Outlast 2 is, as far as I've seen, is the weird tower that is described in Outlast 2 as shit. as always being out of reach or whatever. Or like it's always like over there, you can't get to it. Makes them all go crazy. It's like the weird lights on the horizon. I can't like... You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen the game or whatever. That's like made by Murkoff or Cadet Branch of Murkoff. It's literally the only tie into the first game. It's like nothing else. It's kind of annoying. So I was kind of expecting like, oh, we transferred these 3 patients to this other place. Like, ooh. So I think they're trying to do is just make like supernatural type horror games they play through. They don't have to necessarily be linked to each other. Kind of like Black Mirror, how each episode's a new story, and then when it ends, it's pretty much it for that. It's like, or like like for Rick and Morty, it's like an interdimensional cable. It's like it's a bunch of different ones. They don't necessarily like there's a bunch of different channels that all. I don't know how to explain it. I think each game from Outlast is not going to link with each other, but they're going to be horror related. That's what I'm guessing. Or not. And Outlast 3 is going to be directly based on Outlast 1. I still bought it. I can still give it a positive review. Did not like the game as much as Outlast 1, but it was still definitely an entertaining horror game. I say that as I bitched and moaned about it like so much. But you know, I've definitely played worse games. Ooh.
So, you made it this far.
Yep.
That's great.
Yep.
I shall grant you a gift.
Ooh, a gift.
Your progress.
Oh boy, my progress.
So just keep going.
Keep on going. Floor 250, bitches. Open it. Huh. Password, pumpkin. Cool. Okay, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, or whatever the hell this is called. If you want to see other games that are slightly more horrifying, I'd recommend Outlast 1. Best horror game I've played so far. Outlast 2's alright, not as scary. Nothing really happened in Slender, and that's like all I have horror related on my channel right now. But without rambling on too much more, I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out the other spooky jump scare episodes and whatnot. But yeah, no, peace out, guys.